So some of you have asked me to do a follow-up video from the one I did a few years ago about visiting my old boarding school. So here we are, because I am actually driving to my wife is driving at the moment to our boarding school. So I'm just getting distracted. We're on a very narrow road now with loads of cars. I'm not driving. So when I did my first video, I was going around the school talking about some of the things that happened there, but talking about some of the more tame things to talk about, so that it wasn't too upsetting for people and stuff. And when I went, I didn't know what to expect. And since then, I've been back to the school loads of times. I've been back, had meetings with the headmaster, had meetings with the school about what happened to so many people at the school over the years, and how can the school make a meaningful response to what's happened. And I've found that going there has actually been really helpful in that, you know, when something traumatic's happened, you can tend to avoid an area because it's upsetting and stuff. And in the trauma world, we call this like constriction, where you end up avoiding stuff. But what happens is, if you're able to actually go to a place where you can do this safely. So I'm not recommending to people, hey, everyone go to traumatic places that were traumatic for you and confront. I'm not saying that, but if you've got a safe way of doing that, if you've got enough support in your life to help you do that, it can be very healing. And so I've actually found that going there on the ground, I've been there so many times now, and it's still a bit strange being there, but it's not like how it was before. So that has been really encouraging to me. Having said that, when I'm going there today, it's a bit different to when I normally go there, because today's actually an event that has been arranged. I've just realized that trying to shoot this video whilst in the car going around narrow country roads isn't the best idea, because I'm trying to stop stuff falling off my lap and trying to hold the camera steady, and the car's vibrating, and so all right, where was I? So today is an event for survivors of abuse from my boarding school, and so I'm going into it a bit different, because I'm kind of going in there grieving for everyone else, for everything they went through. I'm not saying that there won't be any grief for what I went through, but what I've really been feeling lately in the build up to this event is just the sorrow over what happened to so many people, and the pain people are in. Very much aware there's a lot of people who aren't going to come to this event because it's just too painful to come on the premises to the school grounds. It's too upsetting for them. So I'm coming here today feeling that sorrow for them, which I feel is the right response. When terrible stuff has happened, the best response is sorrow and sadness over what happened. So this is the follow-up video. Maybe I'll post something else later in the day about what I'm feeling. Maybe I'll just leave it at this. But like I say, a few people asked for a video just following up, and so here it is. So here I am outside my old boarding house again, and I'm at the spot where I used to just be in dread and terror and fear every time that I would walk along here, knowing that I was about to come into the boarding house, where you got 18-year-olds who are horrible, and you're just 14 years old. It's very scary, and it's weird being here, but it's good as well, because it's like I'm here now where I'm a grown man and there's no danger for me today. I can be in this space. In fact, I just went to a space where I was abused, and actually spent some time in that space, being there, just thinking about how I'm okay, I'm a grown man. That was then, this is now. So I'd say being here now is a positive experience. And at the same time, there is a sense of, a lot of bad stuff happened here. Like a lot of really bad stuff happened here. And it wouldn't be right to be dismissive of that. But something about today, I'm really in awe of all the people who turned up today who but didn't really know people before they came to that, and they've just turned up here not knowing what to expect. Very brave. Really impressed with their bravery. And that's the thing I find with people who've survived abuse, just incredible bravery, even when people don't feel that they're being brave, they don't feel they're being strong, but they're actually being incredibly strong. It's amazing. So that has been really, really amazing to see. So yeah, it's just a little update on how the day is going so far. So this is round the back of the boarding house, and these were actually the sheds, the garages that belonged to the teachers. And I remember the older boys, they were forcing me to break into one of these. They saw something in the window they wanted to steal, and they said, you have to break in and steal it for us. I remember I was 14 years old, I was terrified, and they were like, you got to do this for us. And that's the thing, these were like 18-year-old boys who looked like full-grown men to us lot. It was proper scary. And if you didn't do what they say, like, you know, it'd be really bad. But the thing is, they were just kids themselves. I'm guessing a lot of them went through a lot of abusive stuff when they were 14 as well, or when they were 11, because in our school it would start when you was 11. So it's kind of like a cycle of abuse and pain that was going on. So when I think about what the older boys did to me, it's different to when I think about what the teachers did. And this is the front of those garages. And this was the particular one they wanted me to break into. There's a whole story of what happened, but I'll leave that for another day. So just want to give another update. I've been here a few hours now, and I feel a real boost from having chatted to survivors. It's just amazing to be with people, listen to them. I can't convey it enough. I think sometimes people ask me about work I do, what's it like working with trauma? Isn't that really tough? And there are tough things about it, but it's such a privilege because the people you work with are amazing. And today I'm again amazed at so many people who've been through so much and how they are persevering. I'm just in awe of it. It's just amazing. It's just a real privilege to meet people, see where they're at on their journey, and listen to them and learn from them. All right, so I'm now heading home. I've been here for hours. It's 6 o'clock. Been here since 10:30, and I gotta say, I'm really I'm pleased. I feel privileged that I've been able to be walking around the school grounds for hours and sitting in places for hours where really bad stuff happened, and not actually have like physiological responses. Like, you know, years ago when I would drive near this place, I could feel my breathing getting bigger because it was my body was basically recognizing, we remember what it feels like to be here. It doesn't feel safe, that kind of thing. And to not have that now is just a real, it's a really good feeling. And at the same time, it's not kind of like, you know, I've been in certain places where really bad stuff happened, and it's not like I don't feel it at all. You know, I have a sense of, something really bad happened here. This was very sad. That shouldn't have happened. That wasn't right. That was really bad. And at the same time, having a sense of, I'm okay. I'm okay. I feel okay in my body and in myself. I'm comfortable. And a sense of I'm really enjoying life and doing well. And so that feels really good. But the other thing that feels really good is just meeting other survivors, like I said earlier, which has just given me such a boost. I'm so inspired by so many of the people I saw. I'm impressed with people's bravery coming here today. And they made an orchard. They planted an orchard for us. Let me see if I can just film it now. So here is the orchard they've planted for us in memory of all us survivors. So you can see these are gonna grow up here, and we got these wind chimes. A friend of mine, he got these put up here, and they keep making noise, and you might be like, oh, they keep making noise, do you really want that? Yes, we do. In memory of us survivors, that we won't be silenced, we keep talking the truth about what happened. I love it. Here's one of the other wind chimes. There's a bench you can sit on. I love the idea that these trees will grow, and then people will say, what's this here for? And it'll be like, it's for the survivors of abuse. It's a way that our stories keep getting told, and the truth doesn't get shut up or silenced. I love it. So that's it. I'm back in the car now, heading off home. And then when I got home, I opened this present that one of my fellow survivors gave me today at the event. This is a stone that they have hand painted, I believe. And that was just really touching to get that. And for me, just a reminder about cultivating beauty, that no matter what anyone has ever done to us, they can't take away our ability to cultivate beauty and to enjoy all the beauty in the world. All right. Take care.